Ready? Hey, what's good, everybody? This is El Gordo Mamon. We are here with the Here We Go Again podcast. Today, special guest, man, I got Dave from Sabor Latin Fusion, also known as formerly known as Dave's Oyster Shack. What's up, Dave? What's going on?
I'm doing great. Gordo, thanks for having me here, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. No, you guys are doing great things with the tacos, way neta, way. When you told me, like, for like people were hitting me up, bro, like, hey, bro, whatever happened to that oyster guy, the Dave's Oysters? I'm like, I don't even know, fool. I don't even know where that guy's at, dog, or where he lives, or nothing.
Yeah, dude, it was the unexpected turn of events where we were doing good at Alvarado, and then we got hit up to pick up a new career move.
Yeah.
So I started off with the company was called Indus Holding Company. They picked me up as their production manager for the edible side. It was a brand new company, maybe about a year and a half in when I took over in the production department for the edibles. So I was there, I would say maybe about good 3.5 years.
So if you were eating edibles the last 3 years, this guy was making the recipes with. That's why they were so delicious.
There you go.
That's why you couldn't even taste the weed in it, fool. You're like, man, this is delicious, pero 3 horas después, güey, boom.
I can't take credit on the flavor though, but definitely one of the owners, Mark Kingsworth, shout out to him. He was the creator of these edibles. I would just help medicate him. But definitely
just help edit.
Just medicate him. That's it. Put a little bit of oil.
Bro, I ate a they gave me a tamal. Well, they didn't give it to me, fool. I just picked it up, being a fat ass. And my homie's like, hey, I'm like, what's up with these tamales? He's like, oh, just eat one, fool. They're good. Start munching the whole thing, way.
Yeah.
Didn't taste like weed one bit, fool.
Really?
I get to my house to go sit down, and I'm fucking just there chilling, like eating, and like out of nowhere, way, I'm like, wow, damn, why do I feel high, bro? Like, in that moment, my homie calls me, hey, fool, that tamale you ate was medicated, fool. Then I start calling some other fool. I'm like, hey, fool, did you eat the whole thing? It's like, nah, I only ate like half, fool. You didn't know it was medicated? I'm like, nah, fool. Bro, that thing he said they tested it had 250 milligrams, way.
Wow. That's a lot.
And the next day, I was still high, fool. Like, the whole day still.
You're like high that day in the morning, everything.
I threw up like twice, fool, and it still was high.
Yeah, it's a lot of medication,
man. That was crazy, dog. So you always been... I know you're in the military. You're in the Marines. Yeah. What did you do in there? I was
0311, which is infantryman. 0352.
También es infantry?
Tow gunner. And 0313 LV.
I don't know you're infantry, güey. I thought you were just... Everybody was...
What the fuck? I was cooking out there or what?
That's everybody always tells us. Hey, you're in the army. De seguro andas pelando papas, güey. De seguro. Always. Well, that's what we always get, dog.
Yeah, I did. I had 3 MOSs, so I was 0311 infantry.
Oh, so you switched every time?
So I started off as an 0311 infantry. Once I got out of School of Infantry training battalion, I got sent to 0352 tow gunner school. Pretty much my job was to blow up tanks. Once I got in there, we graduated from that school. Then they said, okay, we're going to send you now to LAV crewman school, and you're going to become an 0313, learn how to drive those light armor vehicles that had those tow gunner tank on top.
Was like a tank, like a mini tank?
Yeah, it was like those amphibious assault vehicles that have 8 wheels.
What do they call them?
They're light armor vehicles, LAVs. That's what they call them. So there's LAV 25, which has a 25 millimeter Bushmaster machine.
Oh, because we had the Bradleys, and they had
similar to the Bradley, but the Bradleys are tracked.
Yeah.
Right. So these are same concept, and they had like some of the Bradleys had like those tow missile launchers.
Oh yeah.
Same concept. So we had a 25, which is that 25 millimeter Bushmaster chain gun. We had LAVs with the tow gun as well on top, and that's the unit I was with, that platoon, if you will, because it's a whole company of them. And then we had headquarters, and then we had mortars as well attached to us. So it was.
I don't remember what the one that was we had. They had 2 guns. Had the 25 millimeter, and then it had, I think it was the Mark 19. They call it now. Mm-hmm. It was pretty much the 240 Bravo, but without the bus stock.
Yeah.
I trip out, fool, because when you look at that thing, it's like literally like you're playing Call of Duty, fool, looking through the scopes.
Yeah, dude.
I was a driver though, fool, but they let me shoot a couple times. But
yeah, I mean, when I first
I was a private, fool.
Same thing with me. I mean, I started off as a driver for the first deployment in Iraq. I did 3 tours in Iraq. So the first deployment I did was there as a driver. The second deployment I went was as a gunner. So I get to shoot the tow guns out there with the 240 Golfs attached to it. And then the third tour that I did as a vehicle commander with the C-score with the executive officer. So we went up in ranks as we went.
What'd you get out as? What grade?
I got out as a corporal.
Corporal?
Yeah.
That's
corporal.
what, E5 now?
No, it's an E3.
E3.
I'm sorry, E4.
Oh, estamos iguales, güey.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't able to pick up sergeant or E5 only because it was we didn't have time to do all the other shit.
Yeah.
It was, I mean, we're leaving 9-month deployments, come back for 3-4 months, go back out for another 9 months, come back for 3-4 months.
But see, that's where they trip out. Like I feel like in the Marines, the fucking the rankings are more respected, kind of, you know.
They are.
And the Army is kind of like, I've seen fools that came in like 2 years in full and they make
They're
me
like,
5.
Yeah.
They're like, as long as there's a slot, bro. I think 'cause there's more of us,
Mm.
so there's like, and then in the infantry, in the Army infantry, fools I seen fools just like boo boo boo, and like when I there was fools that when I got out were privates. Like 2-3 years in, they're already drill sergeants, dog. I'm like, what the?
I mean, it happens. I mean, yeah, and it is respected. A lot of it's earned.
Yeah.
You have to earn it. I mean, I've gotten multiple awards. I have a meritorious award as well for being out there. President Junior Citation, Combat Action, 3 Stars of Illinois. So I'm pretty stacked. But the fact that I wasn't able to set up like my MCIs, like all the college credits to get towards that rank, I think kind of delayed me. And then we never did any like physical training tests.
Yeah,
we couldn't. We didn't have the time. So I think not being able to put.
Because you were in what year, you said?
From 2002 to 2006.
Oh, you went when it was cracking.
Yeah, I was there for the initial invasion and attack from Kuwait.
That was ahí chingo. I went in 08, 09. It was kind of already calm. But you went when there's fucking.
I went for when the shit happened. Yeah, I was there for the initial attack.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. Like that. Like people always ask me shit like, hey, this and that. It's crazy. I'm like, honestly, bro, I seen people get shot and shit like that. I told them, but my respect to the people that when they first went, dog, because a lot of them went without like just barely any shit, dog. Like no armor on Humvees.
We had no
shitty ass fucking vest. Some fools were probably out there with no vest, no Kevlar, just not giving a fuck.
Yeah, we didn't get the sappy plates for our vest till like the second deployment.
Yeah.
I mean, so there was times where we were just wearing a vest just to wear it because we had to wear it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was just part of the uniform. But in the Marine Corps, we just told, follow orders, right? You do what you got to do when you got to do it and suck it up. Pretty much.
I don't know how this became about an Army podcast.
I know,
now.
sorry about that, guys. But anyways, after becoming a military.
But anyways, so you got out in what year?
I got out in 06.
And then from there, did you start cooking already?
You know what? Idea? You know what? My passion for cooking kind of started while I was deployed in Iraq. And I think that's a good segue for us to start because of the fact that my wife would send me all these care packages.
Yeah.
Right? Shout out to my wife Marisol. And so she would send me all these care packages with like ramen noodles, Spam, you name it. She would send me like beef jerky, corn nuts, just to build the morale, right? Yeah. But when we're out there, we're so tired of eating those MREs admitted to you reels that. Nasty. Yeah, I mean, you get constipated, right? 3,000, 4,000 calories, and you're just constipated because you can't take shit because of all the stuff you're eating. So we were so lucky that we were embedded with some of the Iraqi soldiers in Al-Anbar province where we were stationed at for the 3 years that we were there, where they would bring like bread, they would bring potatoes and onions. So we would trade either stuff that I got or even cash that we might have had.
Yeah.
We would trade it. So we would get potatoes, we would get bread. So we would make burritos. Like I would use the Spam that my wife would send me, chop it up, dice it up, cook it with potatoes and onions and make the Spam burritos, right? Or we would get the ramen noodles and just cook them without the water and make like chow mein or some kind of like seasoning right there. So the passion and maybe the creativity, if you will, kind of started there.
Yeah.
And it kind of evolved as I got out because the passion for it. And then because of my PTSD, cooking kind of helped, kind of relaxed me. So I started cooking more. And then that's where the nature kind of grew and I started creating more of the dishes. And I think one of the first dishes I created was the fish taco.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had many variations of it to get to the point that I have now.
Yeah, the ones are now, they're the next level, dog. Like, so, I remember eating them at the Alvarado and I mean, they were good, and I think my favorite one for Neta way was the deep fried oyster taco, though.
Which is gonna come back. I just need to make sure that we don't have those oysters back ordered. But definitely, it's something that we're gonna be back.
Yeah,
back.
That's bad.
And do the oyster taco because no one else has it out there. We're talking about an oyster taco that's breaded, deep fried, kind of like a crispy chicken. I mean, type texture. None of that grainy from using cornmeal.
Yeah.
I mean, and so that's because that's the way I like it, right? I tell a lot of people I cook the way I like to eat. Yeah. Big, bold flavors. And it seems like that's something that everyone else likes too. And that's kind of what took us to the trailer now, where we went from Dave's Oyster Shack and Grill to Sabor.
Yeah.
Because I partnered up with my brother-in-law who's been helping me out.
Yeah, no, I remember like them all. Like these guys, bro. They would roll up to Alvarado, bro, and this fool had a trailer, literally, bro, like, and would load everything and unload everything, bro, and was out there, hustling and grinding, and they had asada fries and tacos, and I even had a little garbage can full with the, was it a no?
It was a smoker, my garbage can.
Yeah, a little garbage can smoker, And he had these oysters, smoked oysters with like cheese, and then that chipotle sauce you had.
Yeah,
bro, that's some.
Yeah.
Otro pedo, güey.
I got quite a bit of recipes that I just can't bring on a trailer because we want to kind of focus on tacos. But eventually I'll bring it out like on a special. Like I got camarones sabrosones that I do with the sabrosón sauce, the grilled oysters and a half shell, the fried oyster baskets, right, and just to name a few. But that's kind of how it came about. And putting the name Sabor means flavor in Spanish, right? And the reason why we did that is so that we kind of challenge ourselves, and we make it to where I don't bring no dish out that doesn't have flavor. If it doesn't have flavor, it doesn't belong in my menu.
It does, bro. Like he hasn't brought it back yet, but the pork belly taco, when he let me try that, bro, I'm like, is that pork belly taco? In my mind, I was like, whatever, it's gonna be like whatever. But when he has the slaw, bro, that's jicama with green apple and what else? I don't know what else.
It's a green apple jicama slaw.
I don't know I don't know what's in it, dog, but that shit is crazy, bro. And not even the sauce is good, but what makes it more delicious, bro, is that right there, the jicama with the like, it's kind of like sweet, but like a little bit tangy, bro, and
you get a little crunch, a little freshness to it.
I was about to put some chamoy on that.
Shit, you can. Why not, right? We'll come up with some chamoy sauce on it.
Oh man. But, I even had, when I had my shop, I had this guy at my shop, bro, making hamburgers. Like, this fool makes burgers. Like, bro, this guy, like I said in the beginning, people were asking me still about you, bro. Like, hey, whatever happened to that dude that made burgers at your shop, fool? And I'm like, I don't know, fool. Like, we hadn't even spoken. I hadn't spoke to you in a while, dog. And then he hit me up. He's just like, hey, bro, what's up, man? I'm about to open the spot. Let's do some videos and get it going. And we've been getting the page going, and been getting a lot of good feedback from people, and just your stuff, like just me seeing the people when they go eat, bro. Yeah. And how it, like, people just go and hang out, like even being his cousins, his family, like other people, they just go and hang out there, bro. Like sit on the grass, and it's a trip, bro. Like, and he's in the south side, bro, in the south side Salinas, just Troca right there, and it's amazing, bro, to see that you're doing this, and you had a vision. And what I'm tripping out on is, like, he didn't even tell nobody, fool. Just one day showed up and there's a truck parked right there, fool. Like, nobody knew, fool. Yeah, like, nobody knew nothing. Man. Hey, surprise!
I'm here. And don't get me wrong, we've got a lot of love from the followers we had from Dave's.
Yeah, you did, bro.
And very, very supportive. Much love to everyone out there that supported us from day one, right? Yeah. And that continues to support us now, and hopefully will continue to support going forward, because at the end of the day, we have a vision. The vision that we have is to bring the taco to a different level, right? And that's the reason why we only do tacos. We don't do the quesadillas, we don't do the burritos, which we can. But I figure it's kind of hard to perfect the craft if you're doing multiple things. Yeah. And if we focus on just the taco, on the tortilla alone, if you could perfect the tortilla and you could perfect whatever goes on it, then you got it made. But it has to start with that.
Yeah, it does.
And our vision going forward, that we still haven't even scratched the surface, is being able to create a tortilla with different types of corn that are from different regions of Mexico. Yeah. Just imagine coming to our place where you could read on the board, or I could tell you myself, like, hey, if you get this taco de asada, this is made with the corn from a little town in Mexico, from this ranch and this farmer. Yeah. It's made with this specific corn that he grows in his land, and you're tasting that flavor there. Kind of like coffee beans.
It probably tastes like earthy, like
it'll have tones. It's like a grape, right? Like a wine connoisseur. Become a tortilla connoisseur of the corn, where you could be able to express that and feel that and taste that, where you're tasting those different tones, that dirt, that grain, that environment, if you will, right? And that's kind of the approach that we want to get to, is to be able to do that, be able to eventually get our own corn imported from Mexico, from different regions, and do the tamal and grind it ourselves in our own mortar, and be able to provide that for the customer, because I think that's going to give the taco a so much different level of texture, of flavor. And that's the reason why we came with the slogan. It's not just a taco, it's an experience.
It's not, bro. And you already have, like, your different tortilla, like, just even like the one for the tortilla with pastor, bro, like that has pineapple, bro, that gets crazy. Like, it's, I don't know, to me it's bomb, bro. And like, I go for it, and I'm like, today I'm not gonna eat none, bro, and I still go eat some, bro. Like, I go just to go try to do work, bro, and get shit done. And like yesterday, fool, I'm like, I'm cool, dog, pero me chingué como tres, güey. And it was just the regular tortillas. Yeah, it was just the regular ones, bro. And your guys' team, bro, everybody's cool. Like, You guys get to like sometimes they are a little, you know, they take a little long, but they're not. It's not made yet, you know.
Yeah.
And people need to understand that sometimes. But I feel like everybody that goes does understand like, hey, they're making this fresh, bro, for us, you know. And I've never seen anybody be like, oh, the line's long or complain or I mean stuff like that. But overall, bro, everything runs smoothly when you guys are there, bro. And like I said, everybody looks like they're enjoying the tacos way.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, I'm very happy, man. I'm very happy and excited that they are. Like I said, it's not fast food. It's fresh food, if you will. We do take a little bit of a time. Obviously, with time, we'll get our practice together. We've only been open for 2 months now, maybe a month and a half, 2 months. So there's a lot of things that we can fix, and obviously I'm always a strong believer of continuously improvements that we can do on the truck, whether it's on a taco, on a recipe, or it's on our process that we do our procedures in our truck. Because a lot of times, in order to grow, you have to have a process. You can't grow without a process and a procedure. So we want to put those things in place so we can grow with the company and the truck itself, whether it's a restaurant or other multiple trucks in different areas. But we do, like when you order me a fish taco, I'm literally grabbing the fish and battering and frying it for you.
Not you, for your workers.
Not me, but my guys. Let's get that clear, right? Let's clear that. Like literally.
Not him, fool.
Yeah, literally my guys are, my team. My team.
Ruben is doing it for
Yeah, Ruben out there. Not to name any names, but yeah.
Okay, for he used to do it, but now he just takes the orders with.
Yeah, so we so they fry it for you right then and there. We make the tortilla.
Okay, sorry guys, Dave does do it for us. Sorry.
Yeah. We do it.
So, how did you come up? Okay, how did you begin with Dave's Oyster Shack? Like, how did you come up with that right there?
It was, you know what? It was a buddy of mine from the Marine Corps who kind of talked to me about like, hey,
like something like Bubba Gum, fool.
Yeah. It was exactly like we had watched the movie and we were talking about like, hey, imagine if you marry Cajun food with like Mexican food, and so we started coming up with different ideas, and then I started working on a seasoning, on a Cajun seasoning, which is our house seasoning. You know? Like everything that we use, it's the seasoning we've created throughout the time, and we season everything. The asada, the pastor.
Yeah, because remember the asada fries had it on it.
Yeah, it has it on there, so that's the seasoning that we have, and that's what makes it that much better. I mean, adding salt and pepper was but you have to have that Cajun seasoning that we use, that we make in house, that eventually one day we want to bottle and sell too for the public, right? But that's kind of where it started, and we started saying, well, how can I marry? So that's when I first started Dave's Oyster Shack. It was, we would do shrimp po' boys. We used to do salmon bacon sandwiches. We would do fried oyster baskets. We would do shrimp and cheese empanadas.
What's up with that right there, dog?
They'll come out too. Those will come out too as well.
Imagine a shrimp and cheese empanada in a taco.
I mean, or like a little puffy taco or a puffy quesadilla or something, right? We create something like that. But those are the things that kind of how it started, and that's really where the staple came up with for moving into Sabor. But a lot of the dishes has been obviously trial and error. There was a time where I made I was doing like a cilantro lime coleslaw.
Yeah,
sounds great, right? Cilantro lime. But once you burn the cilantro, it's green. You throw it in the coleslaw, shit starts bleeding. Yeah. Now it looks like a green purple mush.
Yeah,
and it doesn't look good. It sounds good, but it doesn't look good. So there's a difference between something that sounds good, but also has to look good.
It could taste good, but it has to look good, bro. The presentation. Yeah, like your guys is with the cebolla, with the
hibiscus pickled red onion.
The jicama cebolla, way?
Not the jicama. Yeah, so, I mean things like that. You know what I'm saying?
But that purple onion like that, bro, just gives that taco the even on the regular tortilla, bro. It looks good, bro. Like even when you're just on there, like
right.
And then the Sabor flights, right? The ones with the cheese.
Yeah, with the Sabor flights, that's just it's a flight for you to get our signature dish, which is our 3 tacos. Oh,
but what's the taco? Well, what's the taco called? The one with the you put the cheese with the thing with the cremita.
Oh, those are our sweet sour tacos.
Oh, but you do it on the other ones, no?
No, we don't put the sauce on the other ones.
Oh, just the cheese.
So that's the difference, right? So on Thursdays and Fridays,
I work for this guy, bro. I don't even know, dog.
So so Thursday and Friday, you have the handmade tortillas with crispy cheese, right?
Oh, but no sauce.
But no sauce. On the sweet sour tacos, you have the crispy cheese with our house garlic aioli sauce.
Everything tastes so good, but I don't even tell the difference, dog.
Yes, and the reason for that is and that's what we call those not your traditional street style tacos, because it's not your taco that you just put the tortilla and some salsa and here you go. It's a tortilla that has a combination of cheese with the house garlic aioli sauce, with our Cajun seasoned meat, with our cilantro cebolla and our signature sauces, right?
Yeah.
And we make all our sauces mild. We don't make them spicy because we want you
to.
Some of them are pretty mild.
The one that aceite.
Okay, well that's the thing, right? So we make
a
mild. So we make them all so everybody can enjoy it.
Yeah.
And if you want the spice, then you add the chile de árbol.
Yeah, because I was taking a dump earlier for it.
It didn't work out.
I mean, it worked out, dog, but kind of got a little rosado.
I know those. It's good, man. It's not for the faint of heart. I mean, obviously, it's something that someone that really loves that spiciness, and that's why we do it separately, because we want everyone to enjoy their taco and not get like spiced out and not enjoy it because your mouth is burned, your tongue is numb, you don't taste anything else.
Well, I like, bro, honestly, about you guys, dog, that you guys are all like family, friends, like you guys are like, you have your daughter working there during the week some days.
She'll come in
like,
today.
She's cool, dog. Like I said, it's just a good overall good environment, bro. Experience, like. Everyone's cool and hanging out, like I said earlier, and I enjoy going over there, bro, and hanging out, and I enjoy seeing everybody, you know, get their tacos. Like I go maybe like once or twice a week too, and I see the same people coming back, you know. So that's how you know you're doing something good, because people are like coming back or messaging on Instagram like, hey, where you guys gonna be at now? Or hey, where you gonna be at now? Or if you don't show up somewhere, they get all sad, bro. Like, oh, bro, or I seen a line. But I didn't want to stop, you know. So
and it happens, and we're very fortunate that we have some our regulars that come by. They'll come on Tuesday, they'll come on a Thursday, or they'll come on Thursday then Saturday, right? Because you'll get the flavored tortillas on Thursday and Friday, but you won't get them on Saturday, and you'll get your Taco Tuesday experience on Taco Tuesday, but you won't get those same tacos on Thursday or Friday, right? Like on Taco Tuesday we have the chilacas. You can't get that any other day other than that day. Right,
I haven't even tried one of those yet.
You got to try those too today. We have those today.
I don't want to go no more.
We'll have everybody else go. Everybody else go check them out. But that's kind of where we're at with that, and we're very fortunate that we pride ourselves on customer service. We pride ourselves on that experience that people, even the mere fact of the people that love it, and that smile they get on their face when they come back and say, "God damn, David, those tacos were delicious." Yeah,
that's tight that people can go and. You know, whatever day they go, they're gonna get something different. You know, like it's not always gonna just be tacos asada, taco de burrito. Like it's gonna be, you know, Tuesday we Taco Tuesday. We have this Sabor fly with the sauce aioli. Boom, you got Thursday, Friday with the tortillas de chamanos, and then with the colored ones. And then Saturday farmers market, you just got the regulars.
Yeah, the regular tortillas.
The regular tortilla.
I mean, just as good.
He made me a special one the other day, and he deep fried the tortilla. Oh, bro,
that one's good. Yeah, that one's good. That's a trial right there. We're trying that out.
Esa madre era otro pedo, güey. That shit.
Yeah.
It's not like I said, because it's not a regular taco. Cause le ponen the sauces you put, bro.
Yeah.
All the crazy sauces, bro. It's just like,
you
don't even need to put lemon on them, fool.
And that's why we don't carry lemon. If you notice, we don't. The only time we carry lemon is on
Tuesdays.
Is on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Because we don't have the pickled red onions. Because the pickled red onions are lemony. I mean, that is your aesthetic component on the taco, right? Yeah. And that's the reason why we structured the way we did was, you have the sausage, you have the creaminess from the avocado spread, you have the cheesiness from the cheese, you have the meat, the flavor that goes on there, you have either the serrano sauce or the red salsa, but then you have the acidity from the pickled red onions that kind of complements all the other flavors, right? So that way we try to structure and build it the way we would like to eat it. Obviously, some people don't like onions, and that's okay. You change that onion, and that's fine. But if you want the full experience, you have to get it the way it's.
Yeah, can I get a taco with just meat, please?
and it happens, and there's some people just like that, which is totally okay. It's totally okay, because at the end of the day, it's what the customer wants, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's what they want, and it's what they like, and I'm gonna compliment them and help them out and give them what they want at the end of the day. And we're gonna try to build different tacos. Like we want like that special that we're doing for the pork belly, the crispy one that you're talking about with the pan-seared shrimp that we're doing as well. So
I'm just glad that Salinas, bro, has allow you guys to be on that like side of the town, bro. I feel like
tell me about it.
I feel like they weren't allowing people to be over there, dog.
Yeah. They weren't, and I mean, we felt a little nervous at first when we first got there. We were nervous in general because we didn't know if our food and our concept was gonna hit, right?
He's playing fucking music, though.
Sounds good though. It's the background music right there. And we didn't know if it was gonna hit, right? But once we got there, we started seeing the love from the people, and we're just thriving, and we're very fortunate and happy that they're awesome, gravitating to it. Man.
What do you think? Well, I know this is keeping you busy right now, but what in the future do you think? I mean, what do you have planned in the future, bro? Like,
I mean, like I said, the vision is, I mean, obviously, if we can open up multiple trailers, then it's great. If we can, or even open up some stationary restaurant locations, that'd be awesome as well. But it really depends on the situation, depends on the opportunity, right? If an opportunity arises where the location's correct, then definitely we might take the leap. If it doesn't, then we're happy where we're at right now. If we could grow into other trucks, I mean, obviously the ultimate goal would be have Sabor down the coast, right?
Yeah.
From the border of Oregon down to
Baja
California, right? To have it. Why not? right? And that's the goal.
Looking for franchisees, hit us up.
Right, so, I mean, that's the ultimate goal, whether it's 5, 10, 15, 20 years, I don't know, right? Only time will tell, but we're going to take it one step at a time, because at the end of the day, I don't want to grow too fast where we're diminishing our quality, diminishing our consistency.
That happens a lot to a lot of people, bro.
And that's why we want to set up those processes and those steps so that we do not diminish the quality and the flavor. And the only way to do that is if we have everything in.
I feel like that's what happened to me for a while. Like on my videos, I was like just making so much shit, like I'm like, oh, my quality's there, but I think I'm to the point now where like I don't like. I think for me wise, I don't care what I put out anymore. I'm just gonna push it out just to get content. But like I said, you guys do need to be. You're always coming out with new shit, bro, and that's what I like, and that's what people need. Like it's cool, you know, traditional taco. You just go eat a taco, you know, el Jalisciense, whatever.
Yeah, that's where I go. I love that place.
Shout out to all these people, you know.
Yeah, of course.
And you know, and you're fucking that way, changing the game in the tacos, bro. Like, it's good. That's kind of the direction we wanted to go. We wanted to change the game. We wanted to elevate the game, right? They even have a vegan taco, bro. They have a avocado taco,
fried avocado taco. Yeah,
and I tried it the other day, and it was
So whoever's vegan out there, well, if they're vegan, they're gonna have the crema. If they're vegetarian,
what's your favorite taco?
You know what? I mean, I like them all. I mean,
what's your favorite choice of meat? Like, if you had to get a choice of
meat. Al pastor is always my go-to meat, man. I love the al pastor. Al pastor is good. I mean, al pastor is good. Chicken's good. The salad's great. If we're going seafood, definitely the deep fried shrimp. Once we get the pan-seared shrimp, then that's gonna be the one to go to. But the deep fried fish is always a go-to.
Yeah, that one's good too.
And we always give a good portion. We try to give. Good quality portions.
The first time I went to go try it, I went to go do a review video. Pinche pescado así de grande, no mames.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude, those are 9x9 inch trays. Like that tray was covered by
the fish that didn't even fit in the tortilla, bro.
Well, that's the thing is, hey, I'm a strong believer. The protein's got to be bigger than the tortilla.
That's tripping out, dog.
So definitely, those are the things.
So pastor, trying. Bro, pastor's good, bro. Like I think I can't go wrong with asada never, bro. Like,
of course, asada's always a way.
Sometimes the pollo ones, I've been to some places, bro, and. I'm like, bro, how do you mess up a taco, dog? Like, how? Como way. Eso más es not like I can make better ones on my plancha, way.
But the thing, you know what I think it is. I think it becomes to the passion and love they have for the food, right? That's how they screw it up. If they just throw the meat there and cook it up because they're in a rush to get it out the door, they're gonna lack that passion that thrive. That they're gonna mess up that taco. I'm a strong believer that you gotta taste the food before you send it out. So if we're cooking the meat, we're constantly tasting it, seasoning it correctly to our liking. Okay, once it tastes the way we want it, okay, we put it. We never put something away that we haven't tasted.
And you could tell too when a restaurant changes like a cookway, you're like, oh, this shit tastes different, bro.
Yeah,
you can tell instantly, bro. Like, hey, este está diferente, qué pedo, and you see that different guy in the back, like.
Yeah, I know. You see,
hey, come on, con el otro way.
And you'd be surprised because like my business partner Ivan, my cuñado Ivan Rubio, shout out to Ivan Rubio. He wasn't able to make it. He had a different another commitment to attend to this morning, But definitely, he's been on the plancha, man, constantly. He knows what we want, how it's supposed to taste, the texture, consistency, when to cook it, how to cook it, when to take it out. So he gets that set up and done.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I said, seeing you guys work, bro, because you have Arturo on the fucking making the tortillas, and then this fucking tossing them. This was warming them up.
Yeah,
you have the fool putting the carne. Like you guys are just working in sync, dog. You're taking the orders. When you're not taking orders, you're helping them prepare the food, and you're getting it out there quick, bro. And it's amazing. Like I said, bro, I'm excited for you guys. Hope you get like 50 trucks away or something, or 50 restaurants, or hopefully even by the end of this year you have a location. Because I know once you get a location, bro, that's gonna open doors for you to make crazier plates, bro, and crazier things, because you're limited in a little troquita way.
Yeah, it's small. Even though it looks big, it's roomy somewhat, but at the same time we are limited.
You just need a step to get in, but other than that,
we'll get it eventually. If I don't get a step, I'm gonna send it to watch your step.
I told him I'm gonna start him a GoFundMe to get a step way, because my fat ass, I had to hold on to the thing way. I'm like about to pull the whole truck back. The handle's gonna fall down by next year, fool.
Oh man.
Man, it's awesome having you, bro.
Yeah,
like I said, man, ever since I met you, dog, you always been cool. From Dave's Oyster Shack, and you know he's always been a cool. Everybody that you kick it with, bro, and all your Ivan and R and everybody's always been cool to me too, bro. And like I said, man, I'm happy to be working with you and doing your videos, man, bro. And Hopefully, you guys can get him to 10K pretty soon because we need to get to 10K, bro.
Yeah.
Quick, bro, in next month.
Let's do it.
Where can they follow you at, bro? What's the Instagram page?
It's Sabor Latin Infusion. That's the name of the page, or you can check out our website, saborlatininfused.com.
Latin Infused, because somebody stole the name.
Someone stole the name from me, so we had to change it to saborlatininfused.com. That has our locations, our menu with pricing, or where we're going to be at times. Whatnot. Same thing with the Instagram page at Sabor Latin Infused. It'll have the description and where we're going to be at and what locations as well. But
are you going to be doing Mondays at the Legion still or no?
We are going to be. We started this past Monday at the American Legion out there. Next Monday we'll be there again.
Okay.
We're going to try to build it up for them as well. The Legion is my commissary. I'm a vet myself, so definitely I'm a member there. I'm also a member of the VFW and Spread Goes. Shout out to them. But trying to get the support for them as well and kind of build up that VFW also. I mean, the American Legion for them on Mondays. So we're going to be doing a whole different menu. We were talking about this yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And doing, coming up with some kind of a military name taco, whether it's the Hoorah taco or the Semper Fidelis taco or
the Navy
Marine Corps or the Navy or the Seaman
the Seaman taco
for the
that
Navy.
Sucks that the Navy always gets shit though.
Yeah, it gets shitty names, but that's kind of what we're doing. So definitely show the support if you guys can.
Yeah, man. Go like I said, go check them out on Instagram, bro. Sabor Latin Infusion. You know, just check them out, bro.
Yeah.
And thank you again, bro. And you guys can listen to this podcast on every single platform where you can listen to the podcast. Video will be uploaded onto YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this, man. Follow me, El Gordo Mamon, on all platforms: Instagram, TikTok, OnlyFans. También, güey, no hay pedo, güey. Don't forget Facebook, fool. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you again, bro.
You got it.
Let's get it, bro. We're out.